I'm going to tell y'all right now, if we don't have food on these shelves in 2 weeks, it's not going to be good. Crime rate is going to go to an all-time high. It is going to be horrible. If people have to travel hours and hours and hours to go find a location that has food on the shelves, they're going to be pissed. Listen, the YNs are going to come out of the woodworks. And they're going to be coming, and it's going to be horrible. Everybody, not just them, everybody. Okay? Because if I don't have no food to feed my children, and I'm speaking of just any person, okay? If I don't have food to feed my children, I'm going to figure out how to get it. Okay? And I'm going to get it, and I'm going to get it good. Okay? So this is not going to be good.
When the shelves go empty, the truth gets cold, and people don't panic unless they feel like no one's listening. And right now, the silence from leadership is louder than ever. Hello guys, welcome back to Training Pulse Worldwide. My name is Amy. So lately, Black Americans have been sounding the alarm online, posting videos showing Walmart shelves cleared out, pots left empty, and people urging others to prepare now before it's too late. And the warning signs are everywhere, and it seems like many are finally taking it seriously. So guys, it's not a scare tactic, it's just informing others. So guys, let's take a look at what folks are saying out there. Then in a moment, I'll be back and we can have this discussion.
You can't make this up.
We are also reporting today that a group of CEOs of the top American retailers, Walmart, Target, Home Depot, and Lowe's, had a private meeting with Trump on Monday. They had plenty to say, but there was one warning that stuck out. Empty shelves, they said. Empty shelves in American stores as soon as this summer because of Trump's actions.
What Donald Trump has done is just given every single one of his supporters a crash course lesson in what tariffs are and how they actually impact them. The Democrats were right. We were telling you all this was a bad economic policy for Donald Trump to do. And it literally took the CEOs of those companies to meet with him and look him dead in his eyes and say, "Sir, if you keep this up, there will be empty shelves." And that thought made him realize that all of his lies were finally going to be revealed to the American people. Could you imagine him telling everyday Americans that egg prices have came down 93, 94% while the shelves are empty?
I don't know if y'all been paying attention to that, but the world's getting crazy about a day. I just started watching the news like today, and I really been, doing my research. Like, y'all, we really ain't about to have no food, no nothing. Y'all need to be stocking up ASAP. And no lie, we should have been stocking up 3 years ago, because from the looks of it, baby, it's finna be some tough times. Y'all president then got in that office and then made some crazy decisions. The prices are already spiking. Like, come on now. This ain't gonna only affect the poor or the mid class. It's gonna affect everybody, the rich, everybody that live in the United States. And I feel like more and more people are moving out of the states because they know what's going on. I ain't even much gonna lie, I ain't into politics, I ain't into none of that. But the way that stuff is finna happen, baby, shelves in different states are already becoming empty.
Well, I thought it was a joke when I see the videos on TikTok about empty store shelves and things just not coming in. I came here for bananas. Where do y'all think our bananas come from? And vegetables.
For any American who believes that these tariffs is a good thing so that America could start depending on themselves, let me let you in on something, honey. Maybe you have been in a hole for the last 100 years, but we don't have the infrastructure to support ourselves. most of our cars are not even made here, okay? We still get most of it made over somewhere else. The parts and things still come from China, even if the plant is here and it's put together here, okay? Do a little bit of research. So you're not just going to bankrupt other countries. No, they're going to be fine because they have the infrastructure to maintain. This is bankrupting America from the inside, okay? Because Americans don't have the infrastructure to produce what we import. Baby, we barely actually can produce our own freaking electricity. We get electricity from Canada, from the northern part of the United States. So if you think that all these tariffs and all this, and you're thinking like the war trade is just affecting foreigners, no, honey, this is American business owners who have dreams that their products that they've created their dream life around have to be imported because America gave up on factory work and all that stuff a long time ago. And all those factories are abandoned. It would take too long to recreate all that infrastructure. So where is this stuff gonna come from? So these same people who saying now like, oh, you know, Americans need to learn to rely on themselves, so this is a good thing. Okay, we're gonna see how you feel like 6 months from now, because when it comes to you and the things that you like, you're going to feel different about this.
So have y'all been stocking up? Let me ask you something. Are y'all preparing for these tariffs? Are your stores empty? Are you starting to see a difference in the price in your town? Or are you prepping? Are you preparing for the empty shelves that they are expecting?
As the conversation around empty ports and shelves starts to come up, I want to talk to my people for a second. Be careful who you're watching content right now, because I'm not going to say they're fear-mongering, but they don't have the survival skills that we have, okay? I want to remind you guys to not panic buy or frantically buy. If you were not eating canned squash before, don't buy it now, because there is somebody who does. Think about the families who also cannot bulk buy to stockpile, right? We have to be mindful of our community. Do not forget your local churches, small churches, because they keep food pantries, okay? Just in case you need to. Do not go to food pantries when you and your family can't survive. Do not forget that you have economic power and this man does whatever he wants to do. So spending all your money now, buying everything up, and then not having any money is also not a good ploy. Think about the things you already have in your house. You have beans, you can put them in water for 48 hours, let them sprout, and then plant them in your garden in the back. I'll show you how to do that. Make sure you have small things like flour, because you can make your own bread, your own tortillas, which can also make you make your own Doritos. I'm gonna keep showing you guys stuff we can make at home.
So they're saying there are supply issues in some areas, especially with paper goods, water, and pantry staples, but not necessarily because there's no supply. You know, sometimes it's panic buying, sometimes it's targeted shortages hitting low-income neighborhoods the hardest. Either way, the message is clear. People are scared, and for Black communities, being unprepared isn't an option. So this isn't about spreading fear. It's about being aware. Start small, stock up on essentials, share information with your neighbors, and most of all, don't wait for someone else to fix it. Because when the shelves go bare, it's the people with the least who suffer the most. Prepare now, not out of panic, but out of wisdom. So guys, with that said, let's have a conversation about this topic. Drop your thoughts and let's talk about this in details, and let me know what you think about the whole situation, whether people should panic, whether it's just rumors. Let's talk about it in depth. And guys, if you enjoyed this video, kindly give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more trending stories. Thank you so much for sticking around always, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I appreciate you. Bye.